Merry Christmas! It's the Cover Price Top 10 for Monday, December 26th, 2022. At number 10, it's Amazing Spider-Man 258 Direct Edition, Marvel, 1984. While he has maintained his position in the top 10, Bombastic Bagman is still unknown to many fans. After Peter separates from the symbiote that later becomes Venom, Johnny Storm hooks his buddy up with a paper bag to conceal his identity. Thus, Bombastic Bagman, who first appeared in this book, was born! Soon he will jump from page to screen after being spotted in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse trailer. Fans opted to continue picking up this book in the hopes it would be a memorable outing. We tracked it at a high sale of $345 for a CGC 9.8 copy, with a raw, very fine FMV of $26. At number 9, Vault of Spiders number 1, Marvel 2018. Yet another Spider book spiking due to the upcoming mega event that is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse! There should be echo on that. To go with the recent trailer, a poster for the film was also released. It features a literal army of Spidey folks, one of which was definitely Spider-Bite, the cybercrime fighter who first appears in this book. Savage Spider-Man also debuted in this book and is possibly featured on the poster as well. We tracked it at a high sale of $119 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw near-mint FMV of $15. At number 8, Catman 50 Sozomaika Foil 1 in 50, December 2022. Sozomaika Catwoman variant covers appeared on our list for a good chunk of 2022, but with the most recent release, well, no, the trend is actually continuing, and fans have absolutely loved their take on Catwoman, and that has made this sentiment known in the aftermarket, where people are securing a copy of this hard-to-find 1 in 50 foil variant. We tracked it at a high sale of $100 American for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $68. Number 7, the Omega Men 3, DC 1983. After a 2-week hiatus from our list, Lobo is back and in the top 10. Movement for the first appearance of Lobo has remained strong as the situation over at DC continues to develop. Per Collider, Jason Momoa's take on Aquaman will end after the third film, and this frees Momoa up to play a self-professed favorite character, Lobo, in future features. It may never come to pass, but the passion brewing for this character at DC is certainly raising some eyebrows among fans. We tracked it at a high sale of $450 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw near-mint FMV of $92. At number 6, it's The Keep number 1, Image 2005. As per comicbook.com, The Keep has been optioned, set to be developed by Greg Nicotero of Walking Dead fame. An adaptation itself, The Keep has flown under the radar until news reached fans, whereupon books were snapped up in a hurry, with the aftermarket becoming a figurative ghost town, as this horror book is pretty challenging to find. And so we tracked it at a high sale of $30 for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $14. At number 5, it's Amazing Spider-Man 365, Marvel 1992. Finally, fans got a peek at Spider-Man 2099 in the recent Across the Spider-Verse trailer, and they loved it. We've known he was coming for months after announcements Oscar Isaac would be voicing the character, but that hasn't dulled the community's excitement. The community has been reinvigorated, continuing to pick up this first appearance after a cool down earlier in the year. We tracked it at a high sale of $199 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw near-mint FMV of $32. Number 4, Spider-Man 99 number 1, Marvel 1992. Fitting! The first ongoing series from Spider-Man 99 would come in right next to his first appearance. Yes, fans are pumped for him to debut on the big screen and continue to snag copies wherever they can. Luckily, these books were dollar bin fodder for years, and they're everywhere, but high-grade copies are tough to get, as that iconic red foil cover was easily damaged by little fingers. We tracked it at a high sale of $170 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw near-mint FMV of $20. Number 3, Spectacular Spider-Man 24, Marvel 1978. Like many books on our list, such as the first appearance of El Muerto, this book also had a meteoric rise from obscurity onto the front page due to surprise announcements. Recent news dropped from Sony that Donald Glover has been cast in a movie featuring the Hypno Hustler. It continues to see some movement, albeit at less than half the level it saw last week. Many are still looking for this book in back-issue bins, but that won't last very long, as all eyes are now searching for this obscure yet excellent villain. We tracked it at a high sale of $155 for a reported 9.0 near-mint raw copy with a fine FMV of $42. Number 2, The Joker, the man who stopped laughing, Lee Bermejo, Cover B, DC 2022. 'Tis the season for low-key, morbid, yet awesome holiday-themed Joker covers. Lee Bermejo killed this cover, and the fan response has been nothing short of absolute. It continues to move copies after 3 weeks at or near the top of our top 10 list. With the holidays upon us and this being a holiday cover, it's fitting to see its continued success, and if it can keep that up in the new year, we'd be surprised, but until then, it will keep a spot in the top 10, and we tracked it at a high sale of $200 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw near-mint FMV of $24. And at number 1, for your cover price top 10, it's Batman Superman, World's Finest number 10, Dan Mora, holiday card, Paul McCartney cover, DC 2022. We mentioned the holidays tend to cause holiday-themed books to spike as the spirit infects us all, and this book is no different, with Dan Mora bringing the prominent members of DC Comics together for a holiday party. This book also continues the trend of featuring well-known musical artists on the covers, with Paul McCartney belting out a Christmas tune with none other than Superman. The holiday spirit was strong with this one, leading to many copies moving in the aftermarket, and we tracked it at a high sale of $60 for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $40, and that was your cover price top 10 for December 26th, 2022. Cover price. Your home online for comic book.